F1 2021 for the PS4. So yeah, if you go to, there's a spot on here. If you go to it, you will see you get the option of the Formula 2 seasons. There's 2 of them. There is, what was this? Solo Grand Prix. So I'm doing the F2 2020. I will do this one after I finish that one. And if you go over here, you get to do 12 tracks. And as you see, these are the tracks. I don't really like these 2 back to back. That's what I got to do. So advance. I'm trying to remember what team it was. I think it's Cream. I want Mick Schumacher. Go check this, make sure the assist, like the steering's off, there's a flag. Don't think we'll worry about that at all. Yeah, but I guess single one shot for race format. I like 25%. I don't know what to expect from him. I'd like to have this on it. I already know it's in, so for the quality, I'll probably travel from that. Let's get...
It'll be like a rubber out on track. Try to take it easy for a couple of laps.
Okay. That's really long. Please do this. quick craft this one. Try to get familiar. Yeah, it's like, I think what I've seen, 2020 is 12 races, 21 is 8. So I'm just trying to get familiar. Yeah, go for there real fast. Got a 25%. Do prefer the medium length. Just enough of it. Usually you gotta do at least one hit, which you know can at least. I always say at least because you never know. You get a bad weather or anything like that. So I do a ball run with him. You know, ball run's my best strap. It's also you don't have to worry about the other parts of the thing. Just, you know, none of the thrust, none of the R&D, none of that. I didn't see where Aiden and them were down there. Well, Aiden almost. Let's see what's the performance stage over. First. Okay. That's what I wanted to know if we're, no, never to switch to what's wrong. See on the right, maybe a day. Oh, I used to. Get 1 or 2 in today. Go try to get 2. And run down to the store. Oh, this gives me the first 2. That's good. Oh, I've got 9 already?
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, which are Schumacher, Joe and Jack Aitken. Thank you for joining us for free practice today. We'll be back with more Formula 2 action very shortly.
Qualifying. Only 8 laps to feature race. Very short. Is this? I'm not sure, man. So I don't know much, but is this his son, Michael's? Obviously, I asked. Huge fan. That was my driver. I'll drive out.
Checks complete. We're ready.
So driving out, but I know I think Enzo. That's Emerson. That part of the song. team. I really want to know, to be honest. I don't know why I'm pushing it. It's smooth. I have worried about the safety car formation, anything like that. For just when it, go through. Shots are in DRS.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
At least that does sound on the water. Don't know, my headset is like, if I put it all on headset now, it sounds like it's underwater. I gotta really, there's a splice in the quarter where they have to think about getting a new one. I said I have to have a turbo. Someone needs to have a kid. Not do that, bro. Definitely really
So qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Schumacher, Tsunoda and Jan Deruvela. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the feature race tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Seems weird. Something to show how they, this is just the way Formula 2 is. It seems like it's the way I set it up didn't go through. I set up for full and that. And let's see. Don't want them too tough. Probably can't do it now. Race style. Okay, well, I'll say I can't. I was full. I don't know. What is the sprint? Actually, there's two. I didn't know that. I'll put that on. I didn't know. I don't know what all that is.
Welcome to Sakir and the Bahrain International Circuit, where the grid is forming up ready for today's race.
It's different for me because I'm not used to driving this except for practice or whatever in the day. It's usually a night race.
Bahrain represents an exceptional 3.36 miles of racing. Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of this race.
Still, I'd like to get at least two of them.
Davide, you're a three-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this racetrack? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position. Then save the tires as much as you can and push just at the end.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. Mick Schumacher lines up on pole position, and it's Yuki Tsunoda in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Deruvela, Tictum, Guan Yu Zhou, and Aitken, Matsushita, Sato, Eilert, Felipe Dragovic, Armstrong, Samaya, Artem Markelov, and Alesi, Piquet, Lungard, Giotto, and Sean Galeo, Schwartzman, Nissani, Delatrax, and Nikita Mazepin starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Oh, you can't even change. Duh. Where's those Red Bulls? Let's restart. Something's weird. I don't know where it's supposed to be at. On this. Yeah, it's medium. Okay. Controls. Generic. This. That's not supposed to be on manual. Oh. Let's restart. Don't want to do what I just did. That was very reckless of me.
You have a drive-through penalty. You've been given.
We don't have a... We don't have a... I know I'm gonna lose a lot of spots with this on, but... Gee, frickin' Sonoda, what the hell, man? What? Collision with Sonoda. I take it he didn't get one. Oh my god.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Shove the new strategy option up your new butt. I'm not coming in. If I came in every time I had yellow wing damage, would ever be on the track. Oh, if it only turned there. I ain't looking at this. You can keep bugging me when you want. I have to switch that. I don't like that. That was okay if I do a formation like that. I'm saying for my team and stuff, right? I don't want that here. This is all about racing. It's too hard. I don't know the songs.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Oh, that's a problem. I can change this in sprint. That would be a problem. Possibly. The only reason I'm thinking is it's some type of start. the birth certificate. Never know. I've always hold back a little bit because I know the straight courses could be the more discerning factor. So we're about where I had it though on 2019. So I feel that was challenging at times. Also don't know where cabin and being I don't know much about the drivers. Sure Carlin's one of the top teams and drives for them. See that turn into those hards. So we'll do this tricky turn on hards. Add that to the wing damage. If I have it like that on Formula 1, I mean, seriously, these guys are a lot better race.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, as I get more familiar, not I'll start turning the assist down and eventually off. The only thing I may keep on is race lines. Obviously, that's to me could be useful, especially on let's say unless that's what this on for practice. Anyway, so that could be you know, because practice there are some practice programs you gotta stay so close to, which I don't feel like we do too well right there. So I'll try to get at least 2, maybe 3 races per day doing for this series here in the Grand Prix. And now it's 2020 and I want to go into this one, I'll do 21, then we'll transition to my team after that. That was ideal, was to do this Formula 2 first in my team, but I didn't realize how this was set up. You know, I was hoping it was my driver, the name. Well, knowing my team, I didn't have this though, but I had some back markers caught up with during this race. On there, I just use a lower one. Hoping to keep competitive until my team gets up there and start going from there. Now I know I've always put in our players of more likely probably at the back. I'm okay with it. You never know, of course, with this and you don't. That's where you go get, you get start to get a chance. Again, insane people. Trust me, players and race a little different than the AI. Cause I got a feeling that type of corner on F1 might have been a stricter penalty. 22 cars. You shot down the home. Of course, it ain't that. But I did catch those, was it? It made us some work. I mean, races ain't this long. This is something on 2019 I wanted to do, but they didn't have a full one over there. They only had the, that stuff like you had in the story element. You know, the butler was that's all they had. And they have a outright Formula 2 season.
This is your final lap of the race.
You know what's up? I could box this up and still beat that one. Yeah, I remember back when I first got into F1 games, you know, playing Schumacher, of course, he was the driver at that point. I think the other one was there too, Ralph, whatever his name was, Schumacher. Back when Arrows, Williams and them were they were competitive back then. I remember that. It's like you never hated it really when Williams was there, you know. Actually a threat to win a lot. I think it's before Red Bull. Or Mercedes. But there's drivers from that era I remember that I don't know these ones that we've seen now or their family, kids, whatever, like Verstappen. I remember there was a Verstappen back then. There was definitely Magnussen. Those are the ones I can't remember. I remember I had one, but that one, sadly, was pretty messed up. It's like this collision you'd seen there at the start when they had to restart. That would have probably knocked that other driver out of the race. That's how sad it was. In the race,
fantastic.
I was the only one left.
You've won the Grand Prix.
Driver of the day is Marcus Hamilton.
That's a fantastic performance from Bramer. It hardly looked in doubt. Tell me, Davide, what was the key to this success?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handle it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out of everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
As we look back on a thrilling race here today, we can now see the drivers take their places on the podium. It's a familiar sight by now, as it's another successful F2 win for Prema. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Mick Schumacher, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
Probably Jake Aitken. You know, strong pace, good work with the strategy, just a very complete driver.
And now a look at the team standings. Carlin moved to the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So now we have the sprint, which I don't even want to hell. That's why I have it turned on for now. I could turn it off if I want. A 6-lap sprint. This ain't a points fight.
We're returning after yesterday's feature race for the final event of the weekend, the sprint. Down on the grid below us, the drivers are spending their last few minutes getting ready. Very soon, they're going to kick this race off in dramatic fashion. Davide, is there anything we should be looking for in today's race? The teams are all very competitive at the moment, so are we about to witness a push from anyone in particular?
Hi Alex, the team will have been studying everyone else out there very carefully. So I think we are in for a very interesting event today. I can't wait to see how this race unfolds.
That's more like a randomized one. Call for position. I'm gonna fast. Should be doing more.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Hurry up. Yeah, I don't like the fact that those tracks are back to back now. Monaco and Azerbaijan. My two worst tracks and all the back to back. Oh boy. And I know there's at least one more.
We're leading our teammate by 47.9 seconds.
You're kidding, right? Definitely ain't kidding. Yeah, I'm curious on this too. It's Formula 2, guess, you know, like Xfinity, because I know, obviously, Xfinity, you see a lot of drivers being bumped up. Well, Formula 2, there's only so many teams, unless people are retiring or changing. It's just, you just don't get their deal. Of course, I know this team class, there's a couple few that need that. Tsunoda, Schumacher, no way.
This is your final lap of the race.
That was the back one. Mike. Talking about Michael Schumacher, of course, that's back when Ferrari was dominating. I have seen the movie, of course. I know some of them. I forget who it was, but at least one driver I remember. Besides Mansell, of course. Made the transition, or at least drove in the Indy 500. Those different for them, though, you know. I know there are drivers, of course, like Michael Andretti, when they went to Formula 1. I think it was a trade somewhere to him and Mansell. I have a feeling though Andretti didn't go over. I think he might have won the 500. He was a great driver, Indy driver. I like Danica. I thought she gonna transition NASCAR. I think she would have did went places, you know, even more in Indy. Because she was good in Indy. NASCAR, I just don't think was a right fit for her. That slowdown right before the finish line.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
Hope if that happens, if you had a close race, hope if that happens, you would, both teams would do that.
Well, what a drive that was to take the win for Prema today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
What a race, Alex. Every so often we get a spectacle like we did today. Less focus on strategy and time management, and more on just pushing it to the limits and battling it out for those top positions. I think what we experienced today is evidence of why Formula 2 is continuing to draw into crowds. And expect today's race will definitely be turning a few more heads to the series.
I remember it was I'm afraid of 4.
It looks like it's time for the victory ceremony once again, as I can see the drivers beginning to make their way out for the celebrations. You can see it on their faces. It's another marvelous team win for Prema today.
No, Carlin has well, Red Bull outfits. Of course, you know but gotta be where he wants to end up instead for Mick, but Phil. Yeah, so here I don't have to. Yeah, damn, it was always hard.
And now let's take a look at the drivers. It's a good result for Mick Schumacher, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I'm going to say Jack Aitken. It was probably one of his best drivers of the season, and I was impressed.
And here's how things are shaping up in the teams.
So there is that.
To the top of the table. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
So I will keep doing it because there's more points. At least here the points seem more. Oh, cool. Oh, don't know if we can. Netherlands. I don't think I've ever been on this track. It's raining crap. First time I've been on the track, it's gonna be on the rain. Oh boy. Oh boy, Smokey. Let's go for increased downforce. Oh, you know what? Let's try it. I'll drive out.
Take it easy to start with. The track's wet.
No kidding. If you didn't tell me, I never would have noticed what. Thanks for being informed me. Some bank in here. I'm used to that. Let's go and use this. Race conditions. Force of habit, it does. It really does help. I know. They say I just know. Those are very close to me. There's a lot of work. Hopefully this ain't race conditions. Either one. Looks like it's gonna be drive for the race and the sprint, but the qualifying's gonna run. So I'll go increase top speed. Now, Azerbaijan, I might easily go more downforce, but...
As all cars are now over the line, your top 3 again are Schumacher, Tsunoda, and Callum Eilert. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
So, hi. Of course he did.
He was fine with her until she told him they married him.
That must have been what the flag was around.
Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Yes, please keep using that for. What's the point? He ain't in there. I gotta go down to the store and get myself something dinner. Yeah, sure he is. Been making them the last few nights. No, I didn't. No. Like you what? No, he did. No, he did. He left it in about an hour. That microwave, whatever it says to cook it at, that's what you cook it at. You don't go over. You'll learn that on this one. You don't go over that. Right out that window over there. You guys sick and tired of him spying on me when I'm in my room, too. No, he's fucking hanging out by that door. Just think I'm catching him doing it. Paranoid freak keeps it up, he's gonna get a baseball bat upside his head.
Oh, now I lied about that.
What? Oh yeah, they specifically said, is Michael Morgan here? Why sure he is! Fucking paranoid fucking freak. Sorry guys. Maybe I should shove it up his ass. Oh, I know why he's gonna put Oh, fastest lap? Okay. I don't know.
Well, I didn't want to push him away from me just to get up. I have to do it when I have to eat.
This looks like the race is a draw.
What is a P-U-M-I-C-E stone?
What?
A
PU.
P-U-M-I-C-E stone. A Pumai stone?
Pumice?
I don't know if that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's a pumice stone.
They say to use it on cat's claws. To keep them dull. You want them dull. You don't want them snapping on the bird.
That's like what they had on that damn one thing that didn't work worth a crap for us.
You can use it on your heels.
Yeah, you could use it on your... They had something actually for that.
But I want to give him one so I can work on his nails.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Schumacher, Dragovic and Robert Schwartzman. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the feature race gets itself underway.
Standings.
That's why he needs a scratching tool. It keeps their nails from getting too sharp and snagging on it. And he's been snagging big time lately, and I don't want him to hurt himself. Don't want the baby born into himself where he flies.
Welcome along to Zandvoort for another fascinating Formula 2 race today.
That's a tricky course. I see that already.
4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute
2.6.
concentration
I
from drivers here today.
don't know. I think that's shorter than time.
As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Mick Schumacher yesterday puts him on pole position, and it's Felipe Dragovic in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Schwartzman, Eilert, Yuki Tsunoda, and Matsushita, Giotto, Deruvala, Samaya, Nikita Mazepin, Joe, Sato, Christian Lundgaard, and Piquet, Galeo, Armstrong, Markelot, and Louis Delatraz. Tictum, Aitken, Alesi, and Roy Nissany completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Yeah, I'm worried about boost the Oh!
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
I'm dead. I'm dead, man. What the... Whoa. The car gets loose. So first conditions on well, first race on soft here, but it's also first soft drive round too. So. I realized basing this on Formula 1 that difficulty was not the nicest strategy. These guys are not even competing right now.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
I think we were about 19. I think it was Silverstone. But seeing this was on silver, like, you know what, I've been wanting this. I had, you know what.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Well, try to make it, man. Dude, I could have did what I normally do.
Copy.
I'm almost really tempted to do my. Let's do it. It's just no. So go stop this broadcast. I'm going to start up, guys. I'm going to be doing my team. This is fun for me, guys.